since we started the company, we've been working remotely. I would say we're ahead of the curve of everybody else.
We're professional remote workers.
We are professional remote workers. We both have our own offices, and I think that works really well for our company. What do you think?
I think it does. I mean, it definitely has its drawbacks. I miss having that communal space to bounce ideas off of. And it's not something I wouldn't mind still doing kind of in the future, but working remotely just makes way too much sense right now for us, especially because our business really has two sides of it that each one of us kind of heads up. The overlap in the office wouldn't even be that much right now, but there are challenges to being remote, time management a little bit, and then mostly client communication.
Yes.
And so we've implemented a couple tools over the years, not even just kind of last year, that we think have really been able to help clients feel involved and help collaborate and have that back and forth when you don't have a boardroom to sit in and or a theater.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about maybe Frame?
Sure. Frame we used with a contractor for a little while. They started using it, and it took me a little while to adopt it. As Frame did a couple more improvements and became a little bit more intuitive, we looked into that, and then we adopted Frame. And I really like it now because clients don't have to worry about time code. They don't have to worry about runtime, nothing. Like, they play a video. When they stop it to make a comment, the comment's attached to that time code. It now integrates with Adobe, so I actually get like a marker on my timeline. This is the spot they wanted. And that sounds like something so small. It sounds teeny tiny, but that is a massive cost savings.
For sure.
Because if you think over the course of a half-hour project, say, like a half-hour finished video, if the client has even 20 changes and I have to keep playing and back and forth and scrubbing and scrolling, trying to find what they're talking about, and then email them back and be like, is this the spot? Can you clarify? Because sometimes things are fairly similar when you get down to the second by second. Yeah. But to have it mark right on my timeline, for them to be able to draw a picture on the frame and say, this light in the background, where's that coming from? What can we do about it? Or, I don't like this logo. This has to get blurred out. To have that right there and then translate directly to my timeline. I mean, I haven't calculated what the cost savings to clients must be, but
it's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time. And that all comes out of the post-production budget. And it seems to be working fairly seamlessly, even for some of our clients who aren't quite as computer adept as others. Because that was my biggest concern.
For sure.